Hello everyone, welcome to another Player of the Week review, which is March 27, 2025. Hope you are all well. Anyway, without further ado, let's dive into this week's pack. First impressions, top 4, 95, 95, 95, 95, Magnan, Olise, Kimchi and Simmons. We've got one 4-star player in this pack at 91 rated. Overall, decent selection. Let's start off with that 91 rated player, August Aiden, if I pronounced that correctly. There's his face scan. Whole player, right midfielder, can play left wing forward and centre forward as well. He got 2 assists in Turkey's first leg match against Hungary last week. One of the assists was a brilliant right foot cross on the run, and he has pinpoint crossing good. Lofted pass is only 75 though. Standout stats, dribbling 87, speed 87. Other than that, it's just an average card, to be fair, but he's got great skills, good variations of skills. But overall, average. Next up, we have Konstantelias, if I pronounced that correctly. He doesn't have a face scan. Greece came away with a 3-0 win against Scotland. Konstantelias bagged the goal and 2 assists. 21-year-old whole player, can play attacking midfield and centre midfield and left wing forward as well. Let's look at his stats. Standout stats, acceleration 88 and balance 86, ball control 86. Other than that, it's a pretty average card. He's got good player skills though. He's got double touch, soul control, cut behind turn, long range curler, first time shot, one touch pass, through passing, track back, super sub, which can be useful, and fighting spirit, which is probably a necessity for an attacking player in this game. So he's got good player skills, average stats, doesn't have a face. Overall, a negative for me. So next up we have Moise Kean, scored 2 goals for Italy in their incredible 3-3 draw against Germany last week. Let's have a closer look at his card. There's his face scan. He's a goal poacher. His playing style is a goal poacher. He can play centre forward and left wing forward as well, but preferably I think you play him left wing forward. His low pass is only 63, standout, but that's fine because his finishing, again, his finishing is not that great. It's only 84. With a good manager, will go up to 87, which will be an improvement. His standout stats is his speed is 87, kicking power 87. With a good manager, that'll hit the 90s. Player skills wise, he's got double touch, heading, long range curler, dipping shot, long range shooting, acrobatic finishing, first time shot, one touch pass, gamesmanship, and fighting spirit. So yeah, he's got all the good shooting skills, beg your pardon. Yeah, he's pretty good centre forward, goal poacher. Finishing is a bit of a letdown. Passing is poor, but he's got a one touch pass. Physical contact is okay. Again, not a special card, but above average. Decent if you pick him up. If you don't have him, it'd be good to try him out. Next up, you have Julian Ryerson from Norway. There's his face scan. Ryerson scored the opening goal in their 5-0 mauling of Moldova last week. Attacking fullback, can play both left back and right back quite well because he has a high foot accuracy, but he rarely uses his left foot. His weak foot usage is rarely, but he's quite versatile. He can play left and right back. Standout stats is his stamina. His low passing is not bad for a defender, 79 with a good manager. It will hit the 80s. Speed and aggression stats will hit the 90s easily. It's both 87 currently. Let's look at his player skills. He scored with a first time shot in the penalty box. So he's got player skill, first time shot. He's got one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing, long throw, man marking, interception, blocker, sliding tackle, and fighting spirit. Let's look at his finishing. It's only 69 though. Would have been more appropriate if his finishing stat was a bit higher because he did score last week. But other than that, a decent card, nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. Next up, we have Spain's Oyarzabal. There's his face scan. Yep, he's the first booster card in the pack with the booster on. There's his stats. Netted twice in Spain's second leg tie against Holland. The first was a penalty. Does he have penalty specialist? Yep, he's got penalty specialist. So the first goal is a penalty. The second, a simple tap-in header. Does he have header? Yep, he has header in his player skills set. Let's have a look at his other stats. Ball control 87, attacking 88, awareness 88. That's pretty good. Kicking power is 86, balance 86. Finishing's only 84, but he's pretty versatile. He can play attacking midfield. Look at the map in the top right. He can play anywhere across the front three positions. He can play left midfield and attacking midfield as well. So he's versatile. His finishing's only 84 though. For centre forward, you might want his centre forward's finishing stats to be a bit higher. And his physical contact is only 71, so he might be shunted around a lot by the big centre backs. So probably not one to chuck in pinpoint crosses and high balls into the box for him. One to play 1-2 touch around the edge of the box, on the sides or on the wings. Let's look at his player skills again. Cut behind turn, soul control, head in, heel trick, first time shot, one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing, penalty specialist, and track back. So track back means he can put a lot of pressure on the ball, on the opposing centre backs and the opposing defensive players. With his pressing, he'll press a bit more than usual. Than other players without the track back. But yeah, he's a deep line forward, so he'll drop in a lot. So ideally, maybe you would want to play him as a second striker or an attacking midfielder, because his finishing isn't the best, but his all-round stats are pretty good. He's a pretty solid player, got decent stats all round and good skills. He's got one touch pass and through passing as well, so he can set players up and finish moves as well. Decent player. So next up is the 94 rated Argentine Thiago Almada. Bagged an absolute worldie last week. Nope, not 2025 Miss World, but scored a beauty against Uruguay in Argentina's 1-0 away win. I recommend you all to look it up on YouTube. It's a fantastic goal. Does his card reflect his performance? Let's take a closer look at his card. Let's look at his finishing first. 82. Not bad. Not bad at all, especially for a left midfielder and an attacking midfielder. Kicking power is 85. I personally would have made it a bit higher. I think he deserved a bit higher because he did score a ferocious shot last week. Standout stats is dribbling 87, possession 87, acceleration 89, balance 89. So and speed 86, so he's going to be a sharp, nifty player to use. Very, very quick and nimble. He's only 171 centimeters as well. He's lightweight, 62 kg. Physical contact is only 64, so you're not going to use him as a battering ram, are you? You're going to use him as a 1-2 player, playing 1-2s, ghosting in behind, playing in space, running in behind defenders. Let's look at his player skills. Double touch, cut behind turn, soul control. Sadly, he doesn't have flip flap. If he did, he would have had the ball roll. Long range curler, long range shooting, one touch pass, weighted pass, pinpoint crossing, outside curler, and fighting spirit. So he's got long range shooting, reflecting his goal last week. He's got long range curler. one touch pass, which is useful, weighted pass. So yeah, he's got a good range of skills. He's probably the best player in this pack so far. Next up we have Portugal's Trincao, the second player booster in this pack with the booster run. Standout stat obvious is that green ball control 90. There's his face scan. Came off the bench to bag a couple of goals in Portugal's 5-2 win against Denmark last Sunday. Let's take a closer look at his card. His dribbling stats are outstanding. Ball control 90, dribbling 89, tight possession 88. His balance is only 81 though, but tight possession, dribbling, ball control is good enough. Low pass is probably not as good as it maybe should be. Lofted pass as well is only 74, but his finishing is very good, 84. Again with a booster, with the manager booster card for a winger, 87 is more than good enough. Speed 85, acceleration 85, his kicking power 86. So yeah, a very good winger, fast, tight, very good dribbler, and with good finishing abilities. Can play left wing forward, right wing forward, and right wing forward and support striker. Player skills wise, he's got double touch, fantastic. Long range curler, rising shot, long range shooting, heel trick, first time shot, one touch pass, free passing, super sub, and fighting spirit. I've got his Trincao Player of the Week card from last season, the Sporting Lisbon card, and this Portugal card is much better stats wise, which you expect. He's got a boost. He's the booster card, and player skills wise, they've replaced. Let's have a look. Long range drive. No, they got long range shooting. They've replaced track back. He doesn't have track back. This card doesn't have track back. Last season he did, and they've replaced track back with, let's have a look, one touch pass. No, yeah, one touch pass. So he didn't have track back. He doesn't have track back this season, but last season he did. And they replaced it with one touch pass, which is probably better. One touch pass, especially for an attacking player. And he's got fighting spirit this time. He didn't have fighting spirit last time. So yeah, this card is all round a much better card than the one we had last season, which is expected. So he is probably the second best card, or maybe then the first best card in this pack so far. Next up we have Mike Maignan, the French goalie. The AC Milan man performed heroics against Croatia last Sunday in France's penalty shootout win. Made 2 crucial spot kick saves. Does he have the penalty saver skill? Yep, he's got it. To be fair, I think he had it his last Player of the Week card, AC Milan Player of the Week card this season. The only difference is he has additional skill, long throw. Yeah, he didn't have long throw his last previous card. This one has. Player stats wise, I think this one's a lot better as well. Goalkeeping awareness is 88. The last card, the AC Milan card, had 86. Goalkeeping catching is 85. The previous card is 85 as well, so similar. Goalkeeping powering 83. 80 last one. Goalkeeping reflex is 88. 89. The previous card. Got reach 89, reach 86. So this card is just about better, and he's got long throw as well. So yeah, a good pick. If you don't have a keeper, he's a decent pick. The glaring omission in his player skills wise is his low punt. Yeah, it's like all the Mannion cards since eFootball came out a few years ago. Mannion hasn't had low punt. Why is that? Anyway, I don't think that would be the difference maker for some players. For me, it would be, because I like using low punt for counter attacks, but for most people it doesn't matter. And he's a decent card in this pack. Next up, we have 95 rated Joshua Kimmich. With how many Joshua Kimmichs have we had since eFootball has been released? 199. But this one has got to be one of the best ones, I'm sure, because it's the latest card. He is the final booster card in this pack, the third and final booster in this pack. There's his face scan. There is. In Germany's first leg against Italy, the right back set up 2 goals. The first, a deep whipped-in cross, plonked right on Tim's head. The second assist, a corner for Goretzka to head home. So yeah, he's a right back in this pack. We've had various positional Joshua Kimmichs, defensive midfield, centre back, I think even. But yeah, this one can play defensive midfield and centre midfield. But his position in this pack is right back, attacking full back. Let's look at his play stats. Long lofted pass, the standout stat, obviously, because he put in 2 crosses in. He set up 2 goals with crosses, and he has pinpoint crossing as well. Does he have pinpoint crossing? Yes, he's got pinpoint crossing. His booster stats go up in crossing as well. Lofted pass, curl, speed and stamina player stats. Other players' standout stats: balance 85, low pass 86, set piece taking 87, obviously. So yeah, this is a great card. If you don't have Kimmich, this one is definitely one to pick up. If you have him already, you can contrast and compare yourself which card is better. I'm sure the stats are very similar, just shifted up 1 or 2 in different places. But yeah, he is one of the best cards in this pack. Next up, we have Elise of France. There's his face scan. Scored 1 and made 1 for France against Croatia last Sunday. The goal was a wonderful free kick. The assist, a cutback cross from the right wing. Let's have a closer look at his card. Standout stats: dribbling 87, tight possession 87, acceleration 87, speed 88, balance 87. I mean, it's everything you want from a winger. He can play attacking midfield as well, centre midfield, right midfield. Great player. Lofted pass is the only standout weakness, I think, but even then it's so-called weakness. It's not that weak. It's 78. With a good manager, I'll probably go up to 81, 82. Physical contact is only 68. Heading is only 53, but you're not going to chuck high balls onto his head, are you? Anyway, his jumping's only 87. You're going to use him as a attacking outlet or even attacking midfielder to create and to dribble, to beat players, play 1-2s. His low pass is not too bad. Does he have one-touch pass? He's got one-touch pass, free passing, pinpoint crossing, so he's a creative player. He can make good shots, long-range curler. What is his set piece taking? Set piece taking is 85, which is good. He did score from the free kick last week. So yeah, a great winger to have in your team. If you don't have him already, a great pick. Next up, last but not least, we have the Dutchman Xavi Simons. There's his face scan. Set one up and scored a penalty in Holland's incredible 3-3 draw with Spain. Let's take a closer look at his card. Look at the positions he can play. He can play anywhere in the final third. Left wing forward, right wing forward, support striker, attacking midfielder, left midfield, right midfield. Standout stats: ball control 87, dribbling 87, acceleration 87, balance 89. Finishing's not bad either, 80. So good all round. Those dribbling stats will hit the 90s with a good manager. Acceleration will hit 90 as well. Balance 89 will hit the 90s. So yeah, probably the player in the pack. Player skills wise, he's got double touch, master turn, fun skills to use, cut behind turn, soul control. He doesn't have flip flap, unfortunately, so you can't have the ball roll. But he's got other skills. He's got long range curler, one touch pass, which is important in my opinion for an attacking midfielder. Through passing as well, outside curler, penalty specialist, and super sub. So he's a great card. Alongside Olise and Kimchi, the best cards in this pack. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed those brief player breakdowns. Let me know what you think of Konami's pack this week. Let me know if you spun. Let me know who you got. Until next time, hang on a minute. We got a free spin. So I got a bit carried away there. Hold your horses. Revers UK. Let's go through the pack. We got August in the hood, Telias Moore, Keen as Punch, Julian Ryu, taking the Mikel, the not Spanish Almada, San Francisco, Magic Mike, Joshua Kimchi, Please Olise, and Simon Says. So out of this pack, personally I would love to have Kimchi, Almada, Trincao. Any of those three would be good, but I wouldn't be disappointed if I have any of these three, Siemens, Olise or Kimchi, because they are the best three in the pack. Ones to avoid, obviously, Aiden and Constelius. Rierson, I don't really need. Oyazabal. I've got enough centre forwards already. Keen, I already got a centre forward. I've got loads of centre forwards, much better than these guys. But anyway, that's enough talking. Let's go for the spin. Ryerson, typical. He's got good skills, to be fair, but stats wise he's pretty average. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone. Let me know who you got. Until next time, I'm out. Peace. Bye.